This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Cumstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Fielded in the end zone. It's Kelly. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
First down, wanted to keep it on the ground. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Movement at the second level of the defense now. The pickup is 6 yards, so third down and 4 now. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Breaks into open space. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on the hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tide. Horrible field position to start the drive, but they just march right down the field and get points.
Chris, this offensive coordinator deserves a raise after that opening drive. The way they orchestrated this inside their own 15 to come away with points, impressive.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. After putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's McCray. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. start tonight with a rush that just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They feed it to the back again and again, and nowhere to run. Running game has been smothered.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So 2 runs produce nothing, and now it's 3rd and 10. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
What a heads-up play here by this quarterback. Everybody's covered downfield. He keeps his poise. No big deal. Just calls his own number and gets the first down. And most importantly, he slides at the end of the play. Lots of time left in this one, so he's got to protect himself.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Handoff here from the shotgun. It's a fumble. Scooped up in the defense. He'll be brought down. Nice play to make the recovery, but he's stopped short of first down yardage. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge... The defense doesn't just get the takeaway, they set the offense up in great field position. Heads up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. And the single back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice, accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's got it near the end zone. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love to see the positive yards here. Down inside the 10-yard line, you're looking for anything to get closer to the goal line. Now it's going to set up 3rd and goal. Got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Signs a quick throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Kelly. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Looking to pass, it's Lyle. Looking to set up a screen pass here.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And we are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Kelly. Looks like Alabama will have the first down. First down here for this offense.
Nice execution here for the first down, and this is what they like to do. Doesn't necessarily have to be a big pass play to get this tempo kicked into gear, but here they come.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. middle. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. So he finds one of his favorite targets. Kirk, defense thinking, what do we have to do to stop this guy?
How about the double coverage on third down? Great call to be able to try to take away this highly touted wide receiver. And the quarterback is still looking to go to his guy for the conversion, and he comes through. No wonder he keeps throwing him the football.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Keeping it on the ground here.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. The defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to throw. It's Lyle. Makes a quick catch. Inside the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Looking to throw it on first down. Just trucks them in. They stop them after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This will be the 9th play on the drive. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Deep shot toward the end zone. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but poor execution, they couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
On this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down, but this time they need 9 yards. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Yeah, these guys aren't able to hook up here on this 3rd down, but you got to give a shout-out to the defense for making it hard to convert here. They've been great on 3rd down all year. It's a rare miss and a good job by this defense.
And it's good right down the middle. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Wideouts now clustered. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grabbed by the receiver. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. A new set of downs after that completion. Receiver in motion now. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Finding some room at the 25. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Breaking tackles and going. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. They'll crank the tempo here for this next play. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Second and goal for the offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. The clock is still running. I'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Same tailback, another carry. When he didn't get there, the defense makes a stop against this excellent third down offense. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. And they'll make an adjustment for this important play. It's 4th and goal from the 5, but no field goal attempt will go for it. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Man, once in a while, a guy just makes a great play. This defense had nearly everything covered except for the quarterback and his ability to take off with his legs. This is a great scramble by the QB and a nice decision to pull it down and go for the touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. From the shotgun, handoff inside. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. And then first down, right back to the running game. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Third down coming up after that running play. They'll try to run for the first down. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack. This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. And he drops back in the gun. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Wide open downfield. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
One more play before they head to the locker room. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
That's a really good run by this offense. And Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Here's the second down play. They'll hand it off. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? There's the handoff. Powering through. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Pat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
bunch formation. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the run here. Lets it go. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. Breaks a tackle, and who's got room? He's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. First down in great scoring position.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. We have lost it.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And here comes the noise. This pass trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Receiver makes the grab, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. Come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Kelly. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Comes the Alabama offense onto the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wide out. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That pass is caught. Breaking free at midfield. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Running with purpose. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Alabama. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 20. This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And he fields it inside the 15. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. They're going to the air on the first play. Running back has it on a screen now. Fights through the tackler. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. At the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Irish.
Well, Chris, if you remember yesterday, the offensive coordinator told us that he thought if he could get the ball to this receiver, he had a chance to make plays for them. And here we are in the opening drive of the game. First play, they get him the football, and you can see what he can do.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Kelly. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. They'll run it from the gun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking right, this one caught. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there, and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught quickly. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Looking to throw here. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down after a short gain there. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Can he get there on the ground? Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Alabama.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's McCray. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. It's a nice gain. We'll move the football up to the 27. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he's...
Oh, and he fumbles. Falls on it himself to avoid disaster. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Ball handed off. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the same runner's got it again. He slams right into a wall. They've got him for rocks. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. And there's the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Chris, the quarterback looks up and sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. That's a design quarterback keeper. They'll tackle him right at the 31. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 45. We finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Here comes the up-tempo offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money, and then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. first down, looking to throw the football. Running back grabs it on a screen. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. The offense going with the hurry up.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
And through one quarter, it's been a duel of big-time receivers showing out early in this one. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Receiver makes the catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. That'll pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 38.
3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a 1st down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The offense with some pre-snap motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a 3rd down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
To the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw, and it's caught. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. He sells it looking downfield, knowing he wants to hit his running back on the angle route. Effective play to move these chains.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Here's a screen pass to the running back.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He'll throw it now. And the sophomore QB with an inaccurate throw threw it behind his man.
That's a misfire there, Chris. His passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
The offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs in this drive, but this will be tough. It's 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Looking to throw again. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. Breaks free. Got the first down and still motoring. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Off the arc to go. The quarterback looks to his right. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Breaks free. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Well, they get the first down here, Chris, and look at them. They're already at the line of scrimmage, getting the call from the sideline. They're ready to go.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
How about Notre Dame sending a backer here? He comes up with the sack. A little Rudy magic on this one. And, boy, they've had some great linebacker play over the years. Of course, think about Manti Te'o, Jalen Smith, who's now in the NFL and had a great career in South Bend. Notre Dame with great history in playing linebacker.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on 4th down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looks right, lets it fly. He's got it, enough for a first down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run. First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? Tailback takes the handoff again. Gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. He keeps it on the design run. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown time. This offense really clicking.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And they tack on the extra point. And BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Man, that is a quarterback's best friend. Opportunity to find that open tight end. He takes a big hit, but holds on to the football to show that strength and awareness for a nice first down.
Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, that's a great job by this defense of getting pressure with only 3 pass rushers. It leaves 8 back in coverage. Makes it very difficult to find an open man. But boy, you'll play that defense all day if you can get that kind of pressure with just 3 guys.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wide out. Wide open downfield. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. And looking to throw now on first down. On the run here, lets it go. Caught by the receiver. Oh, he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there. A That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it back. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Kelly. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. And we get the second half started with a running play.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
First down and 10. For a gap, it's Lever.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Takes the handoff again. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks to the left, pass caught. And he's brought down just short of a marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. They've converted both previous fourth down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. An inside give now from the shotgun.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Alabama.
After that incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a 1st down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a 1st down.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this 4th down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that 1st down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Looking for a receiver. Turns it loose downfield. Touchdown, Irish, to put them on top now. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Kelly. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Alabama. Too much speed for the defense.
Just how receivers those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
The BAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Play of the drive now, the 25. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
On the move, looking deep down the right side. The pass is intercepted.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Important second down play coming up. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch made on the right side. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. A running play called on fourth down. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Second down after that previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game.
Talk about a turn of events. What a job by this defense. You're thinking at the very least they're potentially going to give up the go-ahead field goal, maybe a touchdown. Instead, they come up with this interception and get the ball back to their offense.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position.
Yeah, the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. On the move now. The receiver makes the catch.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Nowhere to run up the middle. See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Wants to throw it. Touchdown, Notre Dame. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
What a tough matchup for this defense down inside the 5-yard line against a big tight end. You're so worried about a slant or maybe a fade to the receivers, and instead they go to the big man and he makes you pay.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. That completion makes it 2nd and short. Design quarterback run. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a 1st down.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. The player is down injured after that last play. They take a timeout while they check him out. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. QB keeper all the way. Loose ball, scramble for it. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. It's Lyle. Launching one to the end zone. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Bama. On paper, this looked like an excellent matchup. On the field, it's been even better than that, Kurt.
When you have two teams that are so evenly matched and have this kind of talent, the margin of error is just so slight. Now it comes down to the final 2 minutes. Who wants it more and who's going to play better?
And they'll set up for the PAT. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The last thing you want to do here late in a tie game, they give the opposing offense some nice starting field position. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short, your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Coverage team brings down the returner. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Now someone moved just a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down. We're going to throw it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Grab down the middle. It's Kelly. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining. So a field goal attempt coming up now. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they jump back in front.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. On the move, but can't find the receiver, and he's brought down. Now a timeout is taken, but just 5 seconds remaining. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Who can go? Past the 10. One more big play to wrap up this game. What a great effort all game long by the defense. That's the kind of matchup you hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked.